Welcome to God Thoughts. I'm going to share a dream with you in this one, and I actually don't really have an interpretation for the dream, but I'm going to share a dream with you regarding my true love revealed, and I'm going to refer to him as Blue. And so at the start of the dream, I was in a lobby of a hotel walking towards a room um, where um, this person was, I guess, had this room, and I was going to reclaim something he had taken from me, or again, or maybe it was a part of my space, because as he approached, I said, "You are in my space. Like get out. This is my space." Somewhere in the dream, I walked to my hotel room down the hall from my, it says my buffer space, which I don't know why it says buffer space, and laid down. A little later, a boy had brought me a piece of paper which I had seen, apparently earlier I had seen Blue this hand this paper to the bellhop, which was a boy. And so on the paper was Blue's number, and it's like Blue had seen me go into the room. I remember earlier saying to someone, I think it was him, and ended up being him and apparently his mom. So then, next in the dream was I was at the front desk, and a man next to me had walked up, and the lady said, "Reservation?" like we were together. I said, "No, we are not together." Yet next thing you know, the man that was standing behind me said some comment to the lady like, "We are now." And next thing I know, I was like pinned, like up against the counter or something by him. And then from there, we went to an elevator, and then I find myself actually on the floor of the elevator, pinned down by this guy. He's like over the top of me, and he's got me pinned down, and the floor of the elevator is rising. Um, and the floor of the elevator, for some reason, was orange. In the dream, I remember it being orange. So as it rose, I saw Blue standing on the other side of the window, because the elevator had windows, so you could see into it. And then, yeah, on the other side of the window pane, and as my uh, as I saw him, I softly said, "Help!" And then he saw me, and then the next scene where I saw him climb to the top of the stairs. And then, let's see. And then this was part of the dream. It says, "Deep in suspension, deep in thought, as I stood and was pinned to the, or no, let's see. Okay, so yeah, so I had asked for help. Okay. And at the top of the stairs, Blue, I cried out, okay, still in a soft voice, "Blue." He had just reached the top of the stairs, and his back was turned. Then he heard my voice. He turned and came down. He altered me outside. We were downtown, the streets full of people, and the girls and women were wearing nice dresses. Many in one area, standing on a plat of concrete, congregated, and they were interacting with one another. And I realized they were all from and staying at the same hotel. There was what appeared to be a sports team wearing jerseys, like a basketball jersey, and they were purple and white with white trim. They were purple with white trim. And it had the name of the hotel on them. I noticed the name was written on the hotel vehicles and limos, and what I remember in the dream anyway, it was Desacanda, something like that, like Desacanda. And then Blue had earlier, yeah, altered my being from the, like he had put his arms around me when he had ushered me outside. Let's see. When in the lobby, I anticipated the touch of his hand or the feeling of his arm being around my shoulders. Earlier, I had pictured in my dream the outside was standing on the plat, now outside with Blue. I look up, and there in the second floor terrace, people walking, one man looking over from a distance down at me while I was standing in and on the street looking up. And in my surrounding and the common commotion around, as was like all muffled in tone, like in the tone of musical words. And let's see. So basically, that was all that there was about the dream. And then I had some God thoughts that was shared after that, which first thing was joy, the music of the song "Joy Unspeakable and Full of Glory," and then let's see, then it said, then God thoughts were, my shakable move of glory, my grace is sufficient for you when you walk in newness of life in me. God is our healer, redeemer, sustainer of life, love, and liberty. When your hearts, minds, and souls are right with me, I will perform miraculous things for you. So cry out to me. I will give you hope and glory in the midst of chaos and confusion. I will set your feet on solid ground. Keep looking to me in all your ways, and then, only then, will I perform the miraculous things in your life. So again, I say, hang on, for you are about to take flight, my sweet daughter. So I guess that's a response from God. And then another response right after that is that I will heal you and bless your land. So those are some God thoughts after that dream. And it was actually in April 19th, 2020, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I don't know if that's gonna do anything for anybody, but maybe Blue if he hears it. Okay, God bless and take care.